What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka Puerto Rican Face Mendoza, in the building with a quick video based upon the Banlist. Yes, it's a Banlist discussion. I haven't had a chance to put it up. It's been like 4 days, I believe, or some shit like that. Yeah. Really quickly, want to give a shout out to my boy Mike. I'm trying to incorporate this in the videos as much as possible so you guys can go and see his blog. It's teamoverloadblog.blogspot.com. I'm gonna double check that one more time because I'm getting there to the point where I don't have to fucking look it up, but I don't want to get his shit wrong. You know, that's my boy. Yes, so teamoverloadblog.blogspot.com. That is about Mike, and he talks about a lot of good stuff on there. Smart guy, you know, side decking, what he thinks of the Banlist on his own, you know, just like a lot of stuff that you guys might find very informative. Moving forward towards this list, I don't know what to tell you guys, but this shit's a fucking phenomenal list. I'm really happy about it. I cannot ask for 4 months of more bliss because so much shit happened on this list. One of the most important things to me is the banning of solemn judgment and the traps that were limited to one. You guys have no idea what it's like to maybe you do. Well, when you lose because somebody wants to fucking show up to the tournament with 13, 14 traps, and it's so hard to read them sometimes because you're like, bottomless. He's got 2 bottomless, he's got triple compulse, he's got double torrential, double mirror force, fucking, all that shit is nuts. Who the fuck wants to play through all that? It's annoying, not to mention solemn warning and solemn judgment. You know, that was like the craziest shit. Now they're all fucking banned. You know, I want to go ahead and extend a fucking personal thank you to Konami. I want to send them like with a little bit of an applause. You know, straight up. Yeah. Good job, Konami. That's awesome. You guys did great. And you know, let's give them another round of applause. Fuck it. Definitely. But with this list, there's so much coming up now. You have the possibility of decks coming back. No, and I don't mean the fucking shitty decks, because you probably thought about, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna see zombies and black wings, and I'm so excited. Fuck those decks. Yeah, you can synchro like there's no tomorrow with those decks, but you know, they just did that so that way you guys can be like, hey, well, now that my favorite deck is back, I'm gonna have to go and get Shadow Specters and Judgment of Light so I can get all these new synchros and I can put them in there. Yeah, come on. This list promotes synchros. I think I said this in a different video, and I'm saying it again. Synchro summoning is back. XYZ summoning will be there, and it will be there as an alternative, but we're probably going to be in a format of synchro summoning. Yes, the Bujin decks and the Fire Fist decks will XYZ summon a lot, and you can't change that, and that's fine, but I don't think those decks will match. They don't think they'll be top tier. I think that they'll fall eventually, and people will fucking cripple the shit out of them. I don't know how anybody could think Bujin is any good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's got some nasty ass tricks, and there's probably more shit that's coming out. But as of right now, like, what is it? It's like two good things about the deck, and that's the Yamoto. And I haven't done any research, but I just saw only 2 good cards I liked. And the XYZ. I think the fucking honest shit is alright. Whatever, you know, suck a fatty there. Who cares? But, you know, the most important thing, man, about this list is that versatility and creativeness gets to come back to the game. And that's awesome. You know, don't get me wrong. I love the Dragon format because it basically said I was going to shit on people for fucking 3 months. And including the Mermail format, it was just a nice 6 months. Just nothing but wins. Fucking beauty. I love it. You know, I love those decks that only the good players can understand. You know, and don't get me wrong, I understand that Yu-Gi-Oh's about teaching the you know, the younger people, and you know, how to become better. But when they don't fucking listen to you, how's that your fault? You know, they're kids. Kids don't listen to parents or grown-ups. You know, you might get lucky. You might, you know, teach them well enough that they can comprehend shit. But when we be like, yo man, that card's no good, you should switch it out and play like Mirror Force, and they're like okay. Then they go home and then they put a worse card in the next week, and they keep that card in as well. So like, that shit ain't our fault. There's nothing I can do about that. But just looking at the list really quickly, because I've, you know, stuck on whatever. Mizuki and Plague, I think that they're going to be used. To me, one of the best ways is to try to use it as an engine, because that's fucking sick. You know, double Mizuki, double Plague. It'd be a little bit harder than, you know, the plant engine for, you know, per se, but it's definitely worth giving it a shot. TG Striker, sick. You could probably use the Striker by itself in like some decks, but the TG engine is back too. You know, I don't know if the TG Stun deck is back. You know, that deck, fuck that. I don't even know how it won a fucking YCS. That was fucking crazy. The guy who made it didn't even have like all good cards. He was like missing shit because he just, you know, ended up sacking people all day. And, you know, fuck that. I call that sacking, because he didn't even know what the fuck. He was at the end. He was like, I didn't have this, and I didn't have this. You go to YCS, my dude. You should have everything. Fire Formation Tenki. Yeah. Damn right they put that shit to 2, because that shit's a fucking... It's a broken Rhoda. So retarded. You know, I forgot I gotta put that shit in my wind-up deck. Dimensional Prison. D Prison. Makes sense. Let's get these traps down. They should have put that shit to 1. And Mirror Force. And fuck everybody who likes to set traps. That was a good thing about last format too, was the fact that there wasn't so many traps, you know, and if you had a dickhead who wanted to run like a ton of traps, you could side and roll Decree, and, you know, you just go ham. You could do the same now, but, you know, it's still like, why are we wasting our side on shit like that? But fuck it, if Royal Decree got it coming, it's coming in. The Agent of Earth, so awesome, because that deck didn't have shit from the get-go, because they made like 3 good monsters for the deck, and then they made a boss monster for it, which is really good. And Chrysia's fucking boss. Love that card, man. So it's good to see that come back. Triple Malicious, thank the heavens. You know, I think that the Malicious thing is awesome, because now that D-Draw and Malicious are back at 3, if there is a probability that any good deck comes from it, then I'm probably going to win regionals again. Because that was a deck, I won regionals with a triple Mally, triple D-Draw build, a triple Card Trooper. It was awesome. So, greatness comes from that draw card and that fucking level 6. Hero Lives, who gives a shit. Black Whirlwind, I'm gonna MST the shit out of that shit. Emergency E-Call, your fucking deck is an entire emergency right now. Heroes are in fucking huge trouble. They're sinking worse than the fucking Titanic. Erratic Seal of Convocation, I don't even know what that does. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Pot of Duality, unbelievably awesome. Testing that shit all day for like the past 4 days on DN has been amazing. Scapegoats, fucking awesome. I love it. Triple Scapegoats rocks. Good Yugs, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's, baby. And just looking at this shit right now, man, like, you know, that's pretty much it for the triple list. The rest of it is whatever. It's 1s and 2s. There's a lot of good shit that comes from it, but it's just nice. You know, the ban list was fucking great. That shit, Spellbook of Judgment, Rejuvenation. Now, you know, of course I'm gonna miss those cards because I played with both of them last format, and man, I know that Dragons was better than Spellbooks, but Spellbooks fucking was great. There was some tournaments where I went and sacked shit for free. Like, it was like sack free product. That's pretty much what it was. Shockmaster, ban, sucking on the day. I can't believe they gave M7 a limit though. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what that was about, but you know, Konami does shit for a reason. And that's it, man. That sums it up for me. For me, like I said, I think it's gonna be Agents. No special order here. Dragons. What else? You know, spellbooks. If the deck's made correctly, I like spellbooks, man. I just think that fucking the 25 hitter Priestess is really good. Like with some wisdoms, man. Like it's just fucking nuts. You know, like I've been testing that shit and it's fun as fuck. Star Hall, people said is dead. I don't think it's dead. I honestly think that shit still makes fucking spellcasters mad beefy. You guys just haven't played enough to know how slow the format is. You can activate like almost 2 or 3 spellbook cards a turn with that big ass fucking oh my god, how come you can't remember shit when you need to remember shit when it's most important? Tower. Spellbook of Tower. So I want to say Constellus is going to be good. Just don't have any faith in it right now. Pallades bounce sounds okay, but with really no Shockmaster. You know, Shockmaster was awesome in that deck because it was so easy to go into. There's really not a lot of speed, so it's, you know, the deck's gonna probably be different. I don't care what anybody says. The tanky move was really important, so hitting that to 2 instead of having it at 3, you know, could hurt the deck somewhat too. I don't, and you know, like as far as other decks go, I think Inzectors, like that'll be my dark horse, the one that I think is gonna surprisingly be good. Triple Transmodify and triple Insect Imitation is definitely like something not to laugh at. I think the deck had problems with inconsistency. If you run enough 2s in that deck, that you could just transmodify them after you do something with the 2s, or because you can do Maxi Ladybug and you know, just weird ass shit with Insect Imitation. And if you want to run Card D to make it faster, maybe, and they Veiler it, you can fucking imitate that shit too. So, you know, there's a lot of fucking shit that you can do in this format coming up. But we're gonna have to see what happens. I'm stoked about it. As you guys know, it's just gonna be an interesting format to look at. So I want to thank everybody who watches my videos. Definitely like and subscribe. You know, hit me in the comment box if you want me to like do anything specifically. Yeah, I uploaded a ton today, but you know, I needed to because, you know, I just got really hyper about doing videos right now. So I want to thank everybody. The new format's here. I'm probably gonna put up a lot of shit now. So let's have fun together, man. And this is motherfucking, you know, Puerto Rican Face Mendoza out the motherfucking building this time. Peace, everybody.